Very good morning dear students. I am Ritesh Kumar Pandey. I come here to teach you mathematics. Today we shall discuss an important topic of mathematics, and that topic is complex number. Do you know something about of complex number? Please, if you know something about of complex number, then tell me. Otherwise I can tell you complex number. Okay. Complex number is always denoted by Z, that is capital Z. Complex number is always denoted by capital Z. And the standard form of complex number is x plus iy. And from the standard form we define complex number. That number which can be written in the form of z equal to x plus iy is called complex number. That number which can be written in the form of z equal to x plus iy is called complex number. Or that number which have both real part and imaginary part is called complex number. Please listen again. That number which have both real part and imaginary part is called complex number. Here x is called real part and y is called imaginary part, and the number I is called imaginary number. The number I is called imaginary number. The number I is also called iota and is given by mathematician Euler in 1977. The symbol I was given by mathematician Euler in 1777. Now another question arises. What is I? As I tell you that I is imaginary number. Now another question arises. What is imaginary number? Are you understand? Okay. Now another question arises. What is imaginary number? To know about of imaginary number, now we take two equations. Let one equation is x square minus 4 equal to 0 and another equation is x square plus 4 equal to 0. Now we solve these equations. When we solve equation x square minus 4 equal to 0, then we get x square equal to 4 and x equal to under root 4 and x equal to plus minus 2. And when we solve another equation x square plus 4 equal to 0, then we get x square equal to minus 4, x equal to under root minus 4. Under root minus 4 cannot be solved. Then we write it in simpler form. Under root 4 into under root minus 1, and above form can be written as plus minus 2 into I. Here we take as I equal to under root minus 1, and this value under root minus 1 is always becomes the value of I. And now here we can define imaginary number I. That number by which we determine the square root of negative number is called imaginary number. With the help of imaginary number, we always find the square root of negative number, any negative number. And the value of I is given by I equal to under root minus 1. Similarly, we can find I square equal to minus 1 I cube equal to I square into I minus 1 into I equal to minus I का पावर 4 equal to I square into I square minus 1 into minus 1 equal to 1 and so on. Now we see the properties of complex number. Before we see the property of complex number, we remind you what is complex number. That number which can be written in the form of real part and imaginary part is called complex number. Or that number which can be written in the form of x plus iy is called imaginary number, is called complex number. Complex number is always denoted by z and is given by standard form of complex number is given by z equal to x plus iy. Here x is real part and y is imaginary part, and number I is called imaginary number. What is imaginary number? We define imaginary number, that number by which we determine the square root of negative number is called imaginary number. Imaginary number I is called iota and was given by mathematician Euler in 1777. Now again we see the properties of complex number. Properties of complex number follows the properties of algebra. First we see that addition of complex numbers. Addition of complex numbers. To see the addition, to discuss something about of addition of complex number, first we take two different complex number. Let one complex number is z1 whose standard form is x1 plus iy1, and second complex number is z2 whose standard form is x2 plus iy2. When we find z1 plus z2, then we write x1 plus iy1 plus x2 plus iy2. Here we see that x1 is real part and y1 is imaginary part, and x2 is real part and y2 is imaginary part. When we add two different complex number, then we take real part to, then we operate real part with real part and imaginary part with imaginary part. We can write as x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2. That is, when two different complex numbers are added, then always real part is added in real part and imaginary part is added in imaginary part. Second property of complex number is subtraction of complex numbers. We take two different complex number z1 and z2. Let standard form of z1 is x1 plus iy1 and standard form of z2 is z2 equal to x2 plus iy2. Now we find subtraction, that is z1 minus z2. Then we write x1 plus iy1 minus x2 plus iy2. When we open the bracket, then we get x1 plus iy1 minus x2 minus iy2. Here we write x1 minus x2 plus y1 minus y2. Here we see that when we subtracted two different complex number, then real part operated with real part and imaginary part is operated with imaginary number, imaginary part. Here we see the two properties of complex number. First property is addition of complex number and second property is subtraction of complex number. Now we see third property of complex number, and third property is multiplication of complex number. To know multiplication of complex number, here we take two different complex number, z1 equal to x1 plus iy1 and z2 equal to x2 plus iy2. Now we find z1 into z2. Then we write x1 plus iy1 into x2 plus iy2. Now we can write x1 into x2 plus iy2 plus iy1 into x2 plus iy2. Now x1 is operated in bracket, then we get x1 x2 plus I x1 y2 plus I y1 x2 plus I square y1 y2. Now again we can write x1 x2 plus I x1 y2 plus I y1 x2. Since the value of I square is -1, now we write the value of I square equal to -1, then we get minus y1 y2. Here x1 x2 is real part, y1 y2 is real part, and x1 y2 is imaginary part, y1 x2 is imaginary part. Then we always operated real part with real part and imaginary part with imaginary part. Then we can write x1 x2 minus y1 y2 plus I x1 y2 plus y1 x2. This is the property of multiplication of complex numbers. Now we see the fourth property of complex number, and that property is division of complex number. Division of complex number is most important property of complex number. We take two complex number, z1 equal to x1 plus iy1 and z2 equal to x2 plus iy2. When we take z1 upon z2, that is division of complex number, then we can write x1 plus iy1 upon x2 plus iy2. Now we can write x1 plus iy1 upon x2 plus iy2 into x2. Here we applying since x1 plus iy1 is numerator and x2 plus iy2 is denominator. We always take opposite sign of denominator and multiplying in numerator and denominator, and we get x2 minus iy2 upon x2 minus iy2. Now we can write x1 into x2 minus iy2 plus iy1 into x2 minus iy2 and upon x2 plus iy2 into x2 minus iy2. We solve as previous method by multiplication of complex number. Then we get x1 x2 minus I x1 y2 plus I y1 x2 minus I square y1 y2 upon here. This factor is the formula of a square minus b square. Since we know that a square minus b square equal to a minus b, a plus b. Here given factor is x2 plus I y2 into x2 minus I y2. Then we can write x2 square minus I square y2 square. Since the value of I square is -1, therefore we can write x2 square plus y2 square. At place of x2 plus iy2 into x2 minus iy2, we can write x2 square plus y2 square. Since we know that the value of I square is -1, Therefore, we put here the value of I square and get x1 x2 minus I x1 y2 plus I y1 x2 plus y1 y2, because the value of I square is minus 1 upon x2 square plus y2 square. Now we solve this factor as previous method, that is we take real part with real part and imaginary part with imaginary part, then we get x1 x2 plus y1 y2 plus I y1 x2 minus x1 y2 upon x2 square plus y2 square. This process is called division of complex number. This process is, this factor also can be written as x1 x2 plus y1 y2 upon x2 square plus y2 square plus I y1 x2 minus x1 y2 upon x2 square plus y2 square. This factor is same to this factor. This process is called division of complex number. Again we see complex conjugate. Complex conjugate. Again, next topic is complex conjugate. Since complex number is denoted by z and its standard form is z equal to x plus iy, complex conjugate of z is denoted by z का conjugate by this symbol, and this symbol is read as conjugate of z, and conjugate of z is the opposite value of imaginary part. That is, here imaginary part is plus y, then complex conjugate of z is written as x minus iy. If z equal to x plus iy be a complex number, then complex conjugate z का conjugate equal to x minus iy. When z, we operate z into z का conjugate, then we get x plus iy into x minus iy. Here we apply formula a plus ib into a minus ib equal to a square minus b square. We can write x square minus I square y square. Since the value of I square is minus 1, therefore we can write x square plus y square. Again, if we take z equal to x plus iy as equation 1 and z का conjugate equal to x minus iy as equation 2, when we add equation 1 with equation 2, then we get z plus z का conjugate equal to 2x equal to, which implies that z plus z का conjugate equal to 2 into real part of z. Similarly, when we subtracted equation 2 from equation 1, then we get z minus z का conjugate equal to 2iy, and we can write it also as z minus z का conjugate equal to 2 imaginary part of z. This is the addition and subtraction of any complex number with their complex conjugate. Dear students, are you understand all these topics to discuss we in this chapter complex number? We meet again in next class with next topic. Thank you.